What's up, everybody? Back at it for part 3 with some more DreamBook TCG. We're going to talk about some gameplay a little bit. If you're not following me already, make sure you give me a follow and share the video. I much appreciate it. You can find us at DreamBookGames.com. You can also find our Discord link on our website. We're going to be doing our pre-sales from our website, and I believe through Kickstarter, so you can get in on our new set Nightmare Takeover release when that goes live on March 1st. Very fun set. We've been play testing in our Discord. If you're interested in play testing the new cards and the new set, you can find it in there. Come hang out, come learn the game. I'm going to briefly go over some gameplay before we hop into some pack rips. Go over some figments real quick. So this is kind of the play mat right here. This will be half of the play mat. You're missing a little bit of the sides there, but this is kind of the general look of your play mat. And then your opponent would have the reverse side of this. So it looks like a little battle grid, chat. So your figments, which look like this fella here, this is a Terry Bear. This is a holo rare. All have a range in which they could move and a cost associated with them. So him being a bronze ranked figment, he has 0 cost, and he can move 2 spaces on the board. So what that means is this yellow bar and these squares on this is your starting home row. So if you were to play this guy, you would start him on any square that's open or available on your home row. And then if it was your turn, you'd be able to move this bear 2 spaces in any direction. So we can go left 2 spaces, right 2 spaces, up a space to the right, but in any direction in 2s. One thing with this guy is he has no range with his attack. So if there was another card on the board, like an opponent's figment, and it was over here, he would not be able to attack. He'd have to move up, and then he'd be able to attack your opponent's figment that way. He has 6 damage, and he terrifies targets. Terrifies means he scares them enough to where they're going to start running back to their home row when it's their turn, until they can either cure them or the figment gets slain. He has a ability that goes along with him as well, and this figment ignores enemies' defense with equal or lower power ratings. And so the power ratings is the 2 little stars right here. So if he was attacking someone with 1 star or 2 stars, he would ignore their defense. So if their defense had a 2, they would block 2 originally, but because he ignores their defense, they would just take the whole 6 damage. And then their power bar at the bottom, the little stats bar, 13 health points. Again, this is a shield, how they would block an attack. 2 physical, 1 magical. He's worth a gem, so if this was mine and he was on the battlefield and you slayed him with your Tangi, you would potentially earn these gems, and the gems you need to pay for things during the game, to like play figments, play artifacts, play skill cards and such. This one does magical damage. She got a little more range that she can move, but she costs 1 gem. So to get her on the battlefield, you actually got to pay a gem to get her out. And then she has 15 magical damage at a range of 1. And then her Zing figments with a lower power rating who are damaged by an attack from this card are stunned. So a little benefit to having her on there. She does a little bit more blocking. And then her alignment is a forest Terra type, and then this is a Diablo, or a Trickster, this is a Trickster alignment for him. So that's a little bit about our figments, a little bit about the gameplay. What supports the figments on the battlefield is artifacts and skill cards like this. This is a Statue of Goddess. This is kind of a staple in DreamBook at the moment. Pretty much everyone has a version of Statue of Goddess in their decks. But essentially, when you get attacked, you can use this card and sacrifice it, and the attack becomes nothing. So a pretty good card. Costs you 1 to play because it's a silver. And then you have something like this skill card here. Gold cost, so it's going to cost you 2 gems to play. But you can select a figment that you control, and that figment gains +5 attack and +5 magic attack. So you're doing an extra 10 damage in 2 different forms there, so that's actually pretty cool. So that's your critical strike. Let's rip a pack. Let's see if we can find us a holo, chat. Again, you can find us at DreamBookGames.com. You can get in our Discord. Most of us hang out in the Discord. We play weekly on at TTS. We do other fun things in there as well. I think we're just gonna rock the right side. Oh no, we did the right side last time, so we're gonna go left side. Let's do left. Again, this is the Kickstarter special, so this is a blended set. So you get beta cards, you get Jurassic Journeys cards, and you get the Ancient Mystic set. So a really good set for beginning players, or if you just want to collect some unique hollows that weren't hollows in some of the other sets that are hollows in here, is pretty cool. Dinodactyl, this is done by Art Crypt. He's one of my favorite artists for DreamBook. As far as the dinos go, he's probably my favorite. Feather Fox, this is a beta card. Blood Bee Drone, another beta card. And so all these are rainbow rarity system. So these are all common cards. So red and orange is common, and then yellow is the start of our hollow rares and better. Critical Boost. We got a Dash skill card. Djinn of the Vase. We got Donnie. And our non-hollow hit is going to be, Idril, a Bright Hammer. So it's like OG Pokemon, you don't always get a hollow rare, but still a good card. Idril's pretty decent, decent Figment. So staying on the left side, we got Housefly. Housefly. This is a Miss Abby Artiste Figment. She is our artist out of the UK. See what we got in this pack. We're gonna rip till we get a hollow here. Blood Bee, the Lazy Dragon, Mang, Nullify. We got some Marvin action. Mint Man, Ashwalla, Potted Snake, and we got our Rainchild, which is turning out to be a really good card for DreamBook players, or for Dream players, as it negates skill card action. So that's pretty good. And then when they have a lucky symbol down here, it gives you extra plays. So during your main phase, you're able to do extra summons of artifacts, skills, and Figment cards, which can be very beneficial. Let's see here. Old Keep, got an Overcast. Buffy, she's a what's that, stone? Sometimes I get them mixed up. Alexander again, Armor Pierce, Evan, Hobgoblin, and a Magma Mander non-hollow. Non-hollow on this one. So this guy ignores defenses of a Figment with equal or lower power rating, just like that other guy. So if he's a 3 or less, he's coming for you. Let's see what we got in this pack. Hecka Jelly, OG Figment. Terry. Crystal Wands. Goblinoid. Ooh, there's one we haven't seen really too much. Kisses. He's a Valentine Figment. Marshmallow Knight. This is probably one of the best common cards because he's mallow. So you can direct damage to this guy. And he got some decent health, so he can take a couple of hits. So he's been somewhat of a fan favorite. And then we got Dane the Thief. Dane the Thief. Alright. 4 packs, no hollow hit. We're going to rip till we hit a hollow. Then we will end the video. Let's see what we got on this. Mang, Nullify, the Pan Lid, Ancient Forest, Land Artifact. Land Artifacts, again, so depending on how far you control your Figments, you're able to place Land Artifacts. So if you're up 3 or 4 spaces with a Figment, you can play it at that level, which is kind of, you want these to kind of usually be further out on the board, not on like your home row. Typically. We got a Blue Boy, the Bait and Tackle, Chaz, and a Rainy Day non-hollow rare. We are just missing on the left side, chat. Alright, let's go for Housefly. Housefly. Again, looking for the hollow rares. Got Pan Lid. Purify, Quark, Starlight, the Rusted Sword. A lot of these are some beta cards, which made it really cool because a lot of people weren't able to get in on the early sets. So, Frog's Breath, non-hollow. Cheapopo. So these are Jurassic Journeys cards. Dino Brachio, Dinodactyl, the Jin, Little Donnie, Electrodon, Gildosaur, and a Scrungle, non-hollow. So it's going to be a Diablo Figment, 2-coster. Nothing too crazy on that guy. Man, the left side just not hitting today. Might have to rip a bunch of packs. This video's getting long. Appreciate you guys following and watching. Don't forget to share the video. I much appreciate that. We got Overcast, Buffy, another Chi, Brachio, Tiny Bell, got the Orc Orb, Zarbon, Buffet, Bishop, and Mr. Melody. Mr. Melody, basically a curing figment. So he's good to have. You can heal figments on the battlefield. Always good to have a healer on the battlefield. So with DreamBook, you're essentially building an army of figments while you play. So you yourself don't have life points. You start the game with a figment down from your hand. Like this guy right here could be your starting figment. And then you're basically building an army of different figments as your turns go, and then you're marching them across the board against your opponent's figments and try to take out their guys. Got Potted Snake, so it's very fun. It got a little chess checkers feel to it, along with the TCG play. Here we go. Bang, bang, Toy Alice. Love to see it. This is a big chase card out of the set. So again, this is a triple rare. There's a bit of a print line, which is a bummer. So when this card comes into play, Alice cards other than, when this card comes into play, Alice, cards other than this card cannot be targeted for attacks. And she is a lucky. So basically, she sits on the battlefield and can't be targeted. And gives you extra plays. Awesome card. That's going to be our hit for the video. Appreciate y'all watching. Again, find us at DreamBookGames.com. You can hop in there, hop in the Discord. You can find me on the Whatnot app at PNW Vibes. Hopefully we'll see you around. We'll catch you on the flip side. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Bye-bye.